Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here, bringing you my February budget plan. It's a little bit late. First of all, of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the red subscribe button down below if you like my stuff, because we're trying to do that big push along with a couple of my other friends like April Holly Smith, AHS Vlogs. She's looking for subscribers to her vlog channel. We're all trying to hit those 1,000 subscriber mark. I think a decade to freedom is just about there. And there's lots of other great YouTube creators that are under that 1,000 subscriber mark to be part of the partnership program with YouTube. So please support your favorite small YouTubers and click those red subscribe buttons down below and give the videos likes and get their names out there. So, as I said, I'm a bit late with my February budget plan. I actually already know when I'm going to get paid. I haven't been paid yet, but I know actually what I'm getting this time. So I have that written in. It's going to be $1,089.86. We're not filling anything else out yet because I do not have the money, and so I have yet to pull like my cash envelopes or to do any of my bills. The bills will be later in the month, and that's when I'll do my mid-month budget report. I decided I didn't like putting my bills down below, down in the empty space that you can't see on my calendar. So I was able to zoom in a bit more to just the calendar area. So I went ahead and started putting them in empty spaces up here again because I do like that better. And I gave it a try last month. I just didn't like it. So I have written in, of course, my basic bills of insurance for $100, Discover for $85, that's the minimum. The federal loan, minimum of $130. Phone at $99.56, which is usually about the same. Sometimes it goes up or down by 10 or 20 cents. And then Capital One says $100 to $615. I kind of figured out that I need to pay about $615 to stay on track with paying off the Capital One and Discover within this year. But if I don't make enough to pay $615, $100 is my minimum. So I just put the minimum to maximum, basically, because after I hit that $615, I'll put anything extra towards my moving sinking fund. But I want to hit that maximum first if I can. It depends on how the rest of the month goes, and we'll see how much I really have to play with in the EveryDollar app. Here is my household bills, which I split with my boyfriend, half and half. So I have to wait for 3 of these to come in. Of course, I know rent is on the 1st for $850. And I have to wait for CenturyLink, which will be due around the 28th. Electric and the city, which are both due around the 14th of the next month, but they are paid within this month. Just like my Capital One and my phone, since those are beginning of the month bills, they're actually paid at the end of the previous month and are included in these bills. Down here is my health insurance of $150 that I pay my boyfriend back. So his half of the bills, I take $150 off of that, and that is what he owes me for the month. So that's why this is its own column. This is basically household, and then this is my personal stuff here. So I'm getting paid on the 8th of the month and on the 22nd. Actually, I'm trying out direct deposit with my work now. And I think the day that it'll process will actually be on Friday. So I won't actually see this till it hits on Friday the 9th and Friday the 23rd. Over here I have the church, which is my regular, I do the church services on Sundays. Me and my boyfriend split it. And all of that money goes straight to my grocery and household envelopes. But I write it in here so I know how much and when we got the money. But it won't be included in any of this ledger of adding and subtracting for my bills. This is just so I know how much we got. So that's the church checks right there that I'll get. Moving into the EveryDollar app, we can see what I kind of have planned out. So it says at the moment I have $97.41 left to budget, and I'm going to leave that there until I get to my second check so that I can figure out what to do. My pay one, I've already added in there the $1,089.86. Pay two, I'm estimating about $800 right now. That could go up or down depending on how much extra work I do or how many hours we get with the different shows. We'll see how that goes. The boyfriend's is the same as last month until I get all of the bills in and that calculated, which is why all the bills stay the same in my Every Dollar app until I update it. So my savings, I'm going to put my minimums towards my sinking funds. The emergency fund is full. The January fund is full for right now. The car maintenance fund, I will be adding 50. I would like to add 50 to 100 every month. Same with medical, 50 to 100. So it's at 50 because it's a lower income month basically than what I would, my larger income months, I would allot a lot more to those. Gifts is $30 a month. Shows is down to $25 a month now, and that's where it'll stay, I think, for the year, unless I need to aggressively save for something. Moving is at 0 for now, unless I hit my max payment on my Capital One that I want to pay, and then anything extra can go to moving. Registration will start next month because it'll be a year out from when I need to re-register my car. And I'll start putting $10 in there every month in March. So housing, we have rent for $850, which is the same. City electricity and the cable internet will all stay the same as last month's until I get their new amounts calculated in. And then my mobile phone is the same as last month, $99.56. Transportation, gas. This would be one of my cash envelopes, and I have budgeted $150 so far. That might have to go up to the regular of $180, but we will see. Because if I'm driving around and I have a lot of work, I will do $90 per paycheck, which is $180 per month. And if I don't have a lot of work and therefore I don't need to drive as much, I do $60 per paycheck, which is $120 per month. I definitely need to pull out $90 from this very first cash envelopes. So I'm budgeting $150 for now, which would be $90 and $60. For the food, since I'm not making as much as I would like to fund these fully, I will not contribute my own money to the groceries. But again, I have the church money that goes in there. It's just not included in any of my actual budget. Pet care, $40. $20 per paycheck, every paycheck, no matter what, because they are number one priority. Clothing is at 0 unless I make more. It would have to be a lot more, I think. Then I would put maybe $10 towards the clothing per paycheck. So definitely not this first paycheck. Medical is always $25 per paycheck, so it's $50 per month. Personal, the minimum is $50 per paycheck, $100 per month. It could go up to $100 per paycheck, but that's at maximum. The blow money, which is my walking around wallet money for things like coffee or little things I want at the store, going out to eat at work. It's at 0. If I have enough money, I will do $20 per paycheck. Otherwise, I get nothing. Hair is the same, nothing unless I have enough. I do $20 per paycheck. Household is going to be nothing because I have the church check, so I'm not going to contribute anything unless I surpass a certain amount income-wise. Health insurance, here's my insurance and taxes. Health insurance for the $150 and auto insurance for $100. And then my debt are all the minimums for right now. So I have Capital One at $100, Discover at $85, and Federal Loan at $130. So these are my minimums. And yes, as if I'm over $97.41, which it says I am over right now, that'll definitely go to Capital One, which would make it $197. But until I know the actual amount of my second paycheck, I will not fill that amount in. I will not figure out how much more I'm putting towards Capital One. It is due at the end of the month anyways, so that's good. Because then I can figure it out before the due date. And then I can put my whole debt snowball towards that. So as it looks, I should have about a $200 payment for Capital One, but unless I maybe do some other things or get some more hours, that might change. That might become a lot more, and it can go up to $615, and then I have to put some towards my moving fund because that's a pretty important thing too. But I'm really trying to stick on track for paying off that Capital One and that Discover card within this year. So there's a certain amount I need to try to hit each month. So that'll wrap it up. That is my plan for February. And let me know if you are planning. I didn't really write Valentine's Day in here. I am going to get a gift from the gift fund, and I'll have to figure out the rest from there. So who knows? We'll see what happens by the mid-month report if I ended up having to build anything in there. What are you guys going to do for Valentine's Day? Do you celebrate it? Some people just don't. They don't like the holiday, and that's fine too. Are you going to be doing something for free? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, I will put the buttons up above to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you guys. And please check out the links down below for my friends that need some more subscribers as well. And please hit that red subscribe button or the button right here. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.